Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a little bit of a chattier style video. We're just going to kind of sit back and I'm going to share with you the creators that I'm currently watching and the ones that I'm not and why I'm watching them or why I'm not watching them. I'm going to start off with, the more positive side of things, creators that I'm really enjoying right now, kind of telling you why I like the creator, like what category of YouTube kind of videos they fall under, like is it lifestyle, is it commentary, is it beauty, is it like a mixture of a few of those? But I'm so excited to have my coffee with me. I have some water too because I need to stay hydrated whenever I do these pretty chattier style of videos. But I did get this video idea from Braun. She recently did it. She is also one of the creators that I'm going to be mentioning later on in today's video, so definitely check her channel out as well as all the other ones that I'm mentioning today. I'll have all their channels linked down below if you would like to check them out. They'll be in the description box. But that, I think, is it. I have a lot of different, size channels to talk about. We have small channels, large channels, and medium channels. So hopefully you'll be able to find some new creators to watch during this period where I know a lot of us are struggling to kind of find things to fill our time, and these are some of the creators that I really enjoy. And then, like I said, at the end of the video, we will be discussing, creators I'm not watching and why. So that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know that intro was long. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I do have some notes with me I'm going to be referring to as I go, just because I think it'll be helpful for me to really, I have certain points that I want to make that I think will help convey what these channels are about and the things that I like about these channels and the creators. So that's what I'm looking at. You guys know I don't have the best memory, so it's what we gotta do. But the first type of channel that I want to talk about is beauty adjacent commentary channels. So these are channels that focus on beauty, but then they also, go into commentary topics. They'll talk about different things going on in the beauty space, and some of them talk about things that are going on in, other spaces alike. And I'll kind of denote that as I go throughout these channels. But the first one I want to talk about is probably my favorite channel of all time. I've been watching her for about 2 or 3 years now, and it's been amazing to see her grow. I started watching when she was at like 5,000 subscribers, and now she's at almost 150,000. And the channel that I'm talking about is Smokey Glow. Her real name is Hannah, but her channel name is Smokey Glow, and her personality is honestly just amazing. She just has such a bubbly personality. She seems very real, and she's not afraid to, make jokes and have fun, and I just really appreciate that. And that's just something, her personality is just contagious. She seems like a really sweet soul, which I also appreciate. But one thing that I love, she kind of started off more as a beauty channel, and then she did a video on John Cookian that really just blew up, and she kind of started, dipping her toe in the commentary realm, and now she does probably more commentary than beauty, but she still throws in beauty content if you like that as well. She's so entertaining to hear her thoughts on different topics. She's very insightful, and I feel like the, things that she has to say are not like repetitive of what you hear other commentary channels talking about. It's more so like, I don't know, something different, a more unique perspective, and I think it's one that is normally pretty, not that she's unbiased or anything, because I don't think any of us are, but I feel like a lot of the time she's very fair in the points that she makes. And she talks about, her opinions on certain beauty community things that are going on, but also things that are just going on in social media in general. She's talked about, stuff going on with the Pauls, like Logan and Jake. She's talked about, Tana Mojo, Trisha Paytas, drama in the mukbang community. It's just it's not like you never know what she's going to come out with, but I just always feel like she's so entertaining, and no matter what she comes out with, I know that I'm going to enjoy. I really have not missed an upload from her ever, and a lot of times I will watch them multiple times. Like even before I sat down to film this when I was doing my makeup, I was actually watching one of her videos that I've seen probably twice now, but her videos are entertaining even if you've seen them before, and she is a channel that I really recommend. So I did want to stay on her a little bit longer than the other creators just because it's my biggest recommendation. If you can take one from this video, that's who it would be. Next, I want to talk about Lauren May Beauty. And first off, I think that she seems to have a really sweet soul. She seems like a very kind person. But the reason that I love her and her channel so much is she's so innovative. Not only with her makeup looks, which, she'll occasionally do like a get ready with me or a tutorial where she'll show you how she does her makeup looks, because she is a makeup artist. I think she's kind of stepping back from that a little bit, but she is a trained makeup artist. So she is very talented in her makeup skills, but also her video ideas. They're so creative and so innovative, and ones you really have not seen. She'll do these, like online window shopping, where she'll go to ColourPop's website or Ulta's website or even Lethal Cosmetics, like an indie brand's website, and she'll screen record her computer as she goes through and like talks about, her opinions on products, why she would put it in her cart if she had this type of money. She's very into like mindful spending, and just being conscious of your budget, and I think that's really great, something we definitely need to see probably more here. But I think if you're someone who's like into that, you will absolutely adore her channel. She focuses, she has videos videos on like new makeup releases where she talks about like Will I Buy It, which I've done on my channel. I believe that was a recent video of mine, but one thing that she does is really cool is she just has these ideas that you've like never seen from any other channels. I mean, one video that I just thought was, you know, fun to note is she would look at these cool tone palettes and she would go through and, you know, because she's into cool tones right now and she wants one, she would like compare and talk about all these different cool tone palettes. Like, it's just something you don't see a lot. Another one is like all of these Disney makeup collabs that have been going on in the last 10 years. Like, she'll just do an entire video focused on all of these Disney collabs over the past 10 years. And like, it's just fun. And she also has this Tube Talk series, which is kind of like more of like the commentary where that kind of comes in, where she'll talk about certain things going on, not going on in the beauty community, but more so like project panning, like more broad topics, not necessarily like a scandal or drama, but project panning, clickbaity thumbnails, like just her thoughts on that. And that series is amazing. She doesn't do it quite as much anymore, but I still think that is very interesting, and just her whole entire channel. It's just something very unique and I love it. Next I want to talk about Amanda, and her channel name's Amanda BB, but she refers to herself as Amanda, so that's what I'm gonna do. Amanda, her personality is amazing. I mean, it seems to be, at least on camera, pretty bold. I don't know what she's like in real life. I've honestly never met her. But I mean, her channel is so entertaining. Every single video that she does, her personality is just contagious. It's so just big and I just love it. I love hearing her opinions on things. She does do her makeup pretty much throughout every single video, but she rarely focuses on like the products that she's using. Every now and then she'll like pick something up and be like, oh, it's normally not a lipstick because it's normally a foundation, but she'll pick it up and be like, oh, this is the product that I'm loving right now. But a lot of the time it's solely commentary focused, which is fine by me, because really that's what I watch her channel for, her opinions on things. And she does, you know, focus on beauty a lot. She'll do videos of like how Morphe changed the industry or how Fenty changed the industry, but she'll also do topics on like Disney Channel shows. She'll do Everything Wrong With videos, which are so interesting, and it's like she's done Everything Wrong With America's Next Top Model, Everything Wrong With iCarly. Did she do iCarly? I don't really know. I may have made that up, but like Everything Wrong With Victoria, she's definitely done that one. So that's been really interesting. And she recently did a video on Everything Wrong With Dance Moms, which, if you don't know me, I was obsessed with Dance Moms. Like, for a good probably 5 or 6 years of my life, it is all what my life revolved around. I was definitely what you would call a stan of the show. And it was so interesting because all of our opinions, for the most part, I would say 9 out of 10 of the opinions that she shared in that video were just like spot on with mine. Like, they were like, it was crazy. And you know, there's sometimes where our opinions aren't the same. She'll say that, you know, a certain celebrity was her favorite. She like did a video comparing, what was it? It was like Lizzie McGuire or Hilary Duff, Raven-Symoné, Miley Cyrus, and I think Selena Gomez. That's like who was the ultimate Disney star or whatever, and our opinions differed, but it's all good. No problem there. Her videos are so entertaining. Whenever I'm in for entertainment, I know I can always count on her channel, and the videos are long, you guys. Like, that Dance Moms one was like over an hour long, and then they're typically more 30 to 45 minutes, but so interesting. Love her content. Next, I want to talk about Julia Mazzucato, and she has a channel that is primarily beauty focused, but I wanted to put her in this category because she is kind of dipping her toe in the commentary realm. She already has like a lot of like chattier videos on her channel where she does anti-hauls or, you know, talks about certain products that she doesn't like physically have, which is kind of what I consider to be a chattier video, at least on my channel. So she, you know, has done chattier videos before, but she recently just did her first video in a series called That's Debatable, which is where she presents an idea. Like, the one that she did was are influencers manipulators, and she'll talk about like the kind of yes side to the argument and the no side to the argument, and then kind of talk about like her stance on it, which I think is really interesting. So I wanted to put her in this category because it seems like her channel is probably going to go a little bit more of a commentary realm. She is so insightful on the topics that she is discussing. She just seems like a very, I don't know, just smart person. I know she's only like a year older than me, but she just seems very smart, and she is still so funny, which, I don't know, it's something about her sense of humor that I absolutely adore. I love her editing style. She puts in little memes as she goes, and they're so funny. I just love it. I think they're hilarious. But I wanted to mention that I also feel like we're very like-minded, and I don't know if it's just that, like, because I know that she struggled with an eating disorder, which I also have, if you guys don't know, and just the way that she like lives now seems very reminiscent of like how I'm trying to live. And I don't know, I know it sounds weird, but I feel like we connect a little bit on that level, which probably goes into, she's done a whole video on like parasocial relationships and how, you know, it's weird to have like a relationship with somebody that you don't really know, which is kind of what I'm talking about now, but she is someone who I love her channel. Next I want to talk about Brooke. She's a primarily beauty focused channel. She focuses on, you know, using products to do her makeup and her opinions on products, but she does do some chattier style videos. She recently did a video talking about like Sephora's reaction to current events, how they laid off their employees and her thoughts on that. And that video really got a lot of traction, gained a lot of subscribers for her, and I mean, rightfully so. That video was really good, and I'm so glad that she's getting some recognition, and I really recommend if you guys haven't checked her out. She is a much smaller channel in comparison to the other ones that I'm talking about, but I have a feeling she is about to just have a lot of growth just because she's, you know, she's so interesting and her opinions are so well developed, and yeah. So I have a feeling she's going to grow, so you should go ahead and jump in while you can at the, what is it, like the bottom level or whatever. Next, let's go into the commentary realm. Tiffani Berg is one of my favorite creators in the commentary realm. She is just, first off, her videos are so entertaining, but her ideas are very well developed. You can see that's kind of a trend, but her videos are primarily like video essays where she'll basically do like an essay but put it in video form, and it's so interesting. She has this whole series called Internet Analysis, which is what a lot of her videos kind of fall under. It's a lot of her analyzing certain things going on in social media, and just in the internet in general. Like some of the things that she's done is like analyzing like the buy now pay later thing, talking about YouTuber relatability, ethics of drama channels on YouTube. Like her videos are so interesting, and even the videos that don't fall under that category are very interesting as well. I also love, she has like a vlog channel that she doesn't really use very much, but that channel is very interesting. She has a podcast, which again, she doesn't upload quite as frequently on, but for a while she did, and you guys, I love going back and listening to her old podcasts. It's been one of my favorite things to do recently, and especially when like I'm going on a walk. I just find her podcast, it's called Previously Gifted, and really she just talks about just a bunch of like kind of random things, but it's so interesting. And I just love her personality, and she's a channel that if you haven't checked out and you like commentary, I would definitely recommend. Next I want to talk about Nappyhead Ho, but this is, I'm pretty sure her name's Tia, or at least that's what people call her. Her channel started off more as like hair, makeup, fitness, health, but I recently started watching, and it's pretty much a good while after she kind of made more of the shift to like a commentary type channel where she focuses a lot on political things going on, and even if we don't agree on the things that like she's talking about, I still love hearing her opinions because they are very well developed, and you can tell that she, you know, she's researched, she has a reason for what she's thinking, and that I really like. I like hearing people's differing opinions, but sometimes they are the same, and I don't know, I just really like the way that she comes across. She comes across very real, and she does a lot of live streams, and they're called like her Saturday Night Lives. It's cute, but she recently did one talking about like the Ellen situation, so it's not all political. Like a lot of it is, you know, just certain things going on in, you know, the community here on the internet sphere. But she has a great sense of humor. She's really funny too. So that is a channel that I definitely recommend again if you are into commentary. Next, let's talk about some beauty channels. And the first one I want to talk about is Gooch. Gooch is someone who just seems so sweet. Her personality, she just seems like such a kind person, and I know this is kind of like unrelated, but I'm so envious of her hair. It's so shiny and seems so healthy, and I'm just very envious. But her channel is primarily focused on kind of like using what she has. So she'll do a lot of like project pans, she'll do a lot of shop my stashes, which is something I don't really do on my channel. And it's weird because I don't watch a ton of other people do videos like that, but her videos I'm totally down for. I don't know why, I just find them so entertaining. One thing that, you know, is unique about her is she does a lot of videos that are just different, that are not what you're seeing all the time, kind of like Lauren May. She does like makeup products that you may be applying wrong, products that shape the decade, like a lot of just things that you don't see all the time. And her channel and Lauren May Beauties alike have a lot of content that just inspires me to do similar on my channel. And whenever I've done like videos that are kind of like based off what they've done, I definitely am sure to give them credit, but they are definitely great sources of just unique content, stuff that you're not always seeing. Next, I want to talk about Kathleen Lights. And Kathleen Lights is someone who I just enjoy her content. I enjoy her personality. She seems like still very in touch with herself and like her beliefs, and she doesn't seem to kind of have lost touch with reality. And I don't know if that's because she still lives in like Florida or what, because I know a lot of times people say once you move to Los Angeles, like you're done. And I don't know if that's really it, but I know that she still seems very genuine and just, I don't know, like a normal person. She still seems relatable. I can still trust her opinions on products, even though she's collabed with so many different brands. I don't know, there's something about her that I still enjoy, so that is another creator that I am currently watching. Another larger creator that I still watch, and this is one that this time last year, I would watch every single video. I would never miss one of her uploads, and this is Tati. And I will say that now I do not watch her channel as much as I did then. Now I've kind of not drifted from her channel, but I just don't find myself as inclined to watch her videos. The thing with it is they all seem very similar. Like, I know some other people have talked about this, but they just kind of seem like something she's done before. And I'm just not as inclined to watch her videos, but I always end up enjoying them whenever I do click on them. I know there's a lot of differing opinions on her now because of all the stuff that happened with James. I honestly, like, this time last year, but I still think she has a similar kind of persona to Kathleen, where I still can trust her opinions on makeup. We also have very similar preferences. It seems like me and Tati, and so I typically, whatever product she recommends, I seem to really get along well with, which I think is why I continue to trust her opinions. And she still does seem grounded, and I mean, she's recently moved from Seattle out of LA, but even when she was in LA, I don't know, there was something about it that still seemed relatable. Now I want to talk about Allie Glines. Allie Glines is a channel that's a little bit newer to me. I've probably been watching her for about a year. I really trust her opinions on products. Like, she has almost never steered me the wrong way. She can sell me pretty much anything. Like, she has this certain, like, tone of her voice and the way that she describes products. It's kind of like Jaclyn Hill. You know how a lot of people talk about how, like, she just has this way of selling products? Well, I don't think it's on purpose, but so does Allie. And I don't know, like, the way she describes products can just totally influence me to purchase them, and whatever I do, I always end up liking them. So it's not like she's ever steered me the wrong way either. Her voice is just very calming. There's something about it, like, I love watching it when I'm a little stressed, or, you know, if I am trying to, like, wind down, like, right before I go to bed or something. And she also seems like a very sweet and genuine person. So that's another creator I wanted to mention in the beauty realm. Next, let's talk about Jen Loves Reviews. Jen's channel is obviously a review-based channel. The majority of her videos are going to be reviews, but she does do a weekly makeup report pretty much every single Sunday. And if she's not going to do it, she's, like, very responsible in that, you know, she's going to tell you ahead of time why, and there's going to be a reason for her not posting one. But this video can be anywhere from like 20 to 40 minutes, and she gets help. She has like kind of a news team that reports to her certain things that are going on and helps her compile like the stories to put in the video. But it's really like a dedicated news show to makeup. They talk about sales, talk about current events in the beauty community, that kind of a deal, and it's pretty interesting. And she has a very like newscastery voice to her, even in her videos that are like not the news report. But also, she does do a weekly chat every single Sunday, and I really enjoy that. It's a definitely commentary of what's going on in the community type chat, and I know that a lot of people are giving her a little bit of flack for doing more commentary style things. Like, she has some videos that are more chatty, more commentary dedicated, and people are kind of saying like, you're trying to get views by talking about drama and all that. And I really like her opinions on things. I like hearing her perspective, and especially in the live chats that she does every Sunday, because she's directly interacting with the people that are there in live chat. She can get live feedback, what they're saying. Like, I don't know, there's something about it that just seems very grounded. Like, you can get so many different sides to a story, and I really do enjoy that. Even though 9 times out of 10 I'm having to watch on the replay just because I can never make it around to live, like I mentioned earlier with Nappyhead Ho. Now I want to talk about beauty-leaning lifestyle channels. So these are beauty channels with some lifestyle infused in them. First, I want to talk about Jessica Braun, who did inspire this video. She is the one I mentioned in the intro. I cannot recommend her channel enough. Every single time she uploads, I have to watch. And she's one of the only beauty channels that really only talks about like products. Every now and then she'll do a chattier video, but she's mostly a product-leaning beauty channel, and she's one of the only ones that I can say I will never miss an upload from. A lot of times when creators only post about beauty products, I'm just not as inclined to watch them as I am some other videos. Don't know what that says about me, but her videos I can never miss. They're so, I love her personality. She seems really sweet and down to earth. I just really like how relatable her content is. Like, she just seems like a very relatable person, which I know everybody's drawn to relatability at this point, but she does. She seems, I don't know. And she has like mostly, I would say mostly beauty content, but every now and then there's some lifestyle mixed in, which is kind of what I wanted to put her in this own little category. I feel like our opinions on products are also very similar. We have a similar skin type, similar skin preferences, also a similar skin tone. Like, we have just very similar preferences as far as products go. So whatever works for her, I know will most likely work for me, and vice versa. So I get a lot of recommendations from her, and let me just tell you, her vlogs, love them. A lot of times they'll post on her husband's channel, Tyler Travels TV, something like that. But their little girl is absolutely adorable. I believe her name's Gigi, and she is just the cutest little child. Next, I want to talk about Leigh Ann Says. Leigh Ann Says is someone who I used to watch way back in the day, like like years ago, like 2014, and then I kind of got away from her channel, and recently, like within the past year, have started watching again. And she started off as a beauty channel. Now it's a lot more lifestyle with a little bit of beauty mixed in. I don't know, there's something about her personality that I just really like. Even if I'm like not really listening to any of the recommendations she gives, I just really like hearing her talk. I like her personality. She has like this sweet, bubbly personality that can really, you know, it can really boost your mood, and that's something that I look for a lot in channels. So those are my recommendations. Now I want to talk about channels that I don't watch and why. And one major category of channels that I just don't watch is the larger beauty influencers. I mean, the ones that are in the multi-million subscriber range. And it's not like a conscious, oh, you got to this number, I'm not going to watch you anymore. Or, you know, oh, you have a makeup line, you're not, yeah, I can't watch you anymore. It's more so, for me personally, whenever I go to watch one of their videos, I just don't, they don't feel relatable. Like they don't, it just doesn't seem like money has any, this is kind of shady, but like money has any, you know, concept to it, because a lot of the products are getting sent to them. A lot of the reviews just seem very rushed, and it doesn't seem like they've really tried out the product. Or they're, you know, talking about their lifestyle, which is just nothing compared to mine. And I'm perfectly fine with my lifestyle, but I'm just saying I just can't relate to it at all. And a lot of times I don't mesh well with their personalities. Like they're just so big, so bold, so over the top that I just don't, it doesn't fit with me. And I will say this, there are a few beauty channels at the top that I think their character is questionable. You know, some of these channels, it's just I'm not watching because they're not relatable, but it's nothing against them. They probably, some of them seem like really great people. There are a few that I really just, their personalities are questionable. And I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, you know. But I'm gonna, you know, try and, you know, hold my ground, not name names, because I just don't feel like there's any reason for doing that. I just kind of wanted to share with you, like, where I'm at with that. And I don't want to shade anyone, don't like leave a lot of shady comments down below, but I thought it'd be interesting just to share with you guys where I'm at and the channels that I really enjoy and the ones that I really don't. So that is today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up before you go. Let me know in the comments down below what videos you want to see in the future. I'm always open to recommendations. If you want to check out my social medias, I will have those linked down below, and I'll have my handles on the screen right now. If you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you would do so. And if you want to be notified, definitely click that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a great couple of days until my next video goes live. I really appreciate and thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!